Okay, good evening, everybody. So, sorry for my cough. I left. And okay, good. So, anyway, um, I think we have a great ability in this human consciousness. We can think. So, I can see two different kind of people. We all have this ability to think. When they think, they see the problems, what we have. When we think, then we can see the problems, what are the problems we have. So when they see the problem, then some people go and asking other people to solve it. Okay, so then other people can help. Another group of people, they see the problem and also they see the answer too, and they are working on it. It's very interesting to see it. So today, this evening before the meditation, one young man came to see me because when I was in Hawaii, he was keep messaging me, I want to meet you, I have wonderful realization, I want to share with you. And so then I said I am out of out of state. So however, I schedule it today to meet this person. I know this person for a while. So it's wonderful. He's a good practitioner. He's working hard. This whole thing is a really interesting experience for me and for you to think, consider. Then he said, I used to go to meditate to different places. Blue Lotus is one of them. Recently I went to Rockford, that Pakatan, 10-day Vipassana retreat, people going to do it. And he really enjoyed and he really likes Goenka's teaching. Then he said it is tough. End of the retreat, they asked me to practice 1 hour in the morning, 1 hour in the evening. I don't have that time. So then he asked me, how long you are practicing meditation? I said 24 hours. I don't have time, but I do it 24 hours. That was my answer. Because my answers are various. It depends on the people, the nature of the question they ask. And so I will answer. Okay. So then he said, this world, the way people are behaving, the world is not right. We have to fix this. Then he said, we have basic needs, requisites, what we need to survive. What we need to survive. Right, exactly. Those are the 4 things we need to survive. So everybody works, we all have to work so hard, equally. Whole world has to get these 4 things to survive, which is, makes sense, everybody understand that. Buddha understand it, Jesus understand it. So then he said, this whole world is working towards wrong direction. Whole world is wrong, working towards wrong direction because these beautiful human beings, they are destroying this whole world and the planet. The jobs they are doing is not healthy. The companies we are having, they are not healthy. He used I forget that name of that candy brand, and they are making lots of those candies, and so it is not healthy. It's destroying everything. So that means people from after they wake up in the morning, then in the evening they go to all unhealthy work schedules. So then I ask, okay, now he's keep going about explaining to me. I said, stop, this is enough. Now please tell me, now you can see the problem, which is wonderful, beautiful, the problem we have. So now after your realization, what is your answer? How you are going to fix it? Then he said, that's why I'm here. I said, great. Okay, tell me the answer. So you are the answer. You have to fix it. Not only you, other monks, other religious leaders. I have to talk to all the religious leaders and whoever, doing this, this kind of work. I said, good luck. I said, good luck. And so, but I said, what your realization is so beautiful. But the problem is, for your realization, there is no answer. You didn't bring an answer. You have to make an answer. Not me, not other religious leaders, not other churches. You have to find the answer. Then he said, then I was asking, do you do the same thing what other people do? Yes, I do the same thing. I go to work, which I don't like. Then he said, I have so many things in my apartment. I have a child, 12 years old. He has lots of things. I play video games. Then I said, the problem you created. The problem you are the one created, the whole problem. Now you are thinking to fix this whole world. How about you go and fix your own world? No, it is, then he said, I can see the whole world is a big mess. There's a big mess. He was pointing, there's a big mess. Looking at that, I cannot go and do it. I said, that big mess also your mess. You are part of that mess. You are contributing to that mess. So now, what he is thinking, his whole goal to clean that mess, big mess. But the sad part, great realization, sad part, he doesn't see that mess also, he also that mess. Does it make sense? That's the sad part. Then I was so direct with him. I said, no, you have to clean your mess. He said, it is so difficult to do. Then I said, then you had to quiet. Stop talking about it. So I said, the last 16 years being at the Blue Lotus Temple, that's what I'm working so hard to clean that mess. So how I clean that mess, not to go and fix the world mess, what I see outside. So I said, I am cleaning that mess little by little inside me. So when I clean my mess, so then it means little by little I am cleaning the mess here, the people who come here. Now think about last 16 years of people who came to this temple. Because what I did, what I created, yesterday one of my good friend told me, 2 years ago, you are a little sad. You were kind of look little depressed. But I can see, this year, you look so different. I said, yes, I had a little bit more problems last few years to solve and find the answers. But recently, I deeply understanding what is my mess is. So, when I see my mess, I didn't say no to it. I accepted it. I accepted, yes, my mess, I was a mess. So I realized where is my problem. My problem is my expectation. What I am believing is right. So that means after I see that, I totally learned how to let go. Then I felt I'm cleaning my mess. So now, then he said, I went to Goenka's meditation. He said, we are not enlightened. Of course, yes, we are not. So that means we all have to work so hard to attain the enlightenment. I said, yes, I know about the Goenka. I understand about those 10 days. I have very clear understanding because when I was a teenage monk, I did that 10 days with the real person before he even passed away. He was young that time, right? In the Goenka was young. He came to Sri Lanka, University of Pera, very close to my hometown, and I did the 10-day retreat with him. So then he is going to somebody called Anthony Paulo or something like that. He's a Catholic priest. And he also talking about the same thing, but he says, I am following him too. He says, everybody is already enlightened. That's what he is telling. So, but Catholic Church really against to him, what he is talking about. Then his point is, everybody is already enlightened. We have to just get it. I said, being middle, looking at those both ideas without having a prejudiced mind and with an open-minded person, I can see the both of those teachers have beautiful teachings. I am not disagree with them. But I don't know that the person who called Anthony, the priest, what he is defined as enlightenment. I said, before I say yes or no to that, I won't find the answer. Then he said, I know that answer. Then I can tell you. He said, enlightenment is just be happy. Which I don't agree. Okay? That's the enlightenment. I said, so then person to person, our definition enlightenment is different. So that's why I said when people eating their favorite ice cream, I feel enlightened. Why? I like it. When you eat your favorite chocolate, you feel great. I feel, it's an enlightened experience. So that's kind of enlightened Buddha never talk about. Then he said, that's our craziness. That's our stupidity. That's why we are creating all the problem. That's not the enlightened. That's, now telling all those things, this young man tried to fix the world. Then right after I say, how about you fix yourself? How about you go and teach your son about it, what you are believing? Then he said, my son never listened to me. Then I said, now you are asking me to go and teach this to this whole world. You think whole world is listening to me? Even you cannot listen to yourself. You cannot, your son is not listening to yourself. But still you are trying to fix this whole world. So once Buddha said, if somebody is trying to make this world and peaceful place, you are going to fail. Don't try it. If you try it, try for yourself. When you try for yourself, you are trying, helping for the world. That is the beautiful. So the sad part of this realization, maybe you get those realization too, sad part of it, people beautifully they realize it, but they don't find the answer. The way they are going to find the answer is wrong. But which is wonderful, he came to me but I can see on his face, he doesn't like what I said. Which is okay with me. Which is okay with me. But I really feel, honestly, I said it right. I feel it's honestly, maybe I'm wrong. But I deeply, with my own practice, I'm confident about what I said. Now I'm asking you, do you see there's a problem in the world? There's another one, he said. He pointed out couple of countries. Have the problems, couple of countries around the world. Like most of them, Eastern countries. What's wrong with these people? Why they are killing each other? Then I felt very interesting. I asked him, I think he felt maybe I'm a difficult one too. I said, you don't see all the problem you see in the other countries, you don't see it in the United States. It's he made his eyes big. Then I said, all the shooting, all the killing in Las Vegas, all the killing happened in, New Orleans. Now think about all the places, all the killing happening. We go and put the bombs. This is the world matters, world problems. It is not belong to somebody in one religious group, one country, one ethnic group. It is not. Don't look at it as a Buddhist doing it, or Catholics doing it, or Islamic people doing it. It's not. People doing it. So now I'm asking you, how do you feel about those world matters? What are the answers you can do? How you are going to solve the problem? Any ideas? Be by example. Very good. Anything? Very good one. Anything? Tyler, you have any thought? Huh? Okay. With some realization. Tyler, you have any thoughts? Right. Right. Go within, right? It's a really powerful thing.
No way out within.
Right? That's great. Yeah, thank you. Anything, Todd?
Change the way we react.
Yeah.
Because the world is out in trouble.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now think about, maybe we have like 15, 20 people here in this room. If we can change our perspective, how we think, it's a big effect to this world, these 20 people. Then you go and talk to somebody, you feel right. Now I feel so content about my journey. I don't know how many thousands of people I talk, how many people change their lives. So then I'm ready to die with happiness, with gratitude, with joy. Why? I feel I don't have any debts to this world. As a tiny human being, I did whatever I can. So that means I'm always thinking there's a power of, the power of myself. That's the most beautiful thing we all have to practice. Power of myself. Give power to yourself, because you are the Buddha. You are the Jesus. You are the God. You are the power. Otherwise, I can see that man, that young man is so stressed out, overwhelmed with this realization. He was talking to a couple of people, everybody thinking he was crazy. I said, kind of. Yes, I didn't say he's totally crazy, kind of. Why? Because our realization is not clear. So when Bhante was guiding the meditation, I was thinking, he said, bring your palms to your heart. He said that, right? So you all did it. What did that means? What did that mean? Why you bring palms to your heart? For what? You are praying to the God or what? What did that mean? When you bring your the palms to your heart.
You're making a commitment to yourself to do it.
Yes, very good. Making a commitment to yourself to do it. And also, which means going inward. We bring going inward. We bring everything in, not going out, asking help. Because everything is here. The problem is here. World is here. So what Buddha said, whole world is in this human body. Does it make sense? Whole world, whole existence in this human body, not out of this body. But we see always out somewhere. That's why we feel, life is difficult. Then he asked me, there is no solution then. Will this problem? I said, no, there's a solution. There is a solution. But the way all the people are searching for the solution is temporary. I go and search, dig into more information. I really explained Saturday. I'm not going to explain it again. Buddha is the only one found the solution for this problem. Why? I will tell you again. Why? Because we exist. Does it make sense? Because we exist. That's why we all have problems. If you don't exist, no problem. I asked something funny. Why you have a headache? Because you have a head. Why you have a knee pain? Because you have a knee. if you don't have a headache, no problem. No need to go to a doctor. Why? I don't have a head. So it's a very simple thing. So Buddha said, so find the answer to not to exist. That's what he called the enlightenment. Then he said, after we attend, he asked the last question. He is very good thinker. I'm really respecting to that. He said, think about, we are not exist. But still we have pain and suffering. Of course. That means still physical body exists. Does it make sense now? Physical body exists. Until even physical body exists, even mind is enlightened, all the problems are there. But mind is clean and clear and wonderful. Does it make sense to everybody? So what I am asking you now, forget about the existence right now and please go and exist. Right? Which is okay right now. But little by little, walk towards that journey. Towards that journey means go inward, and we call the introspection. Go inward and see the beauty inside you. Then whatever you are creating inside you, please radiate to outside. That's the best way you can change the world. Any questions? Anything? Is it doable or a lot of work? So I think in talking about the world problem is easy. We can, like gossiping or something like that, blaming to Trump, somebody, blaming to the president or blaming to the politics of the country, very easy for us to focus on outside. Then we have something to entertain and talk about. But when we more focus on inside, lots of work. Which people don't want to work on that project. But we are ready to focus on the outside project. After in the earthquake in Haiti, I remember one Saturday, one lady came to the temple, the crying, the first person who came in here crying. I asked, why are you crying? Oh, Bhante, I'm so emotional. So many children died in Haiti. And, a lot of people gone. I don't know what to do. I'm so emotional. I said, so I understand. That's a part of this being exist. Right? Maybe it will happen to us. Then I asked her, what is your plan? What you are going to do? No, I don't have a plan. I just sad. Then I said, okay, then remember people, I think Marty remember that. We collected shoes. Right? We collected shoes. Then I said, okay, after meditation, we are packing those shoes and people bring the shoes and we have to organize it. Can you come and help for that project? I am very sorry, I don't have time for that. Then she left. Now think about it. That's a very real experiences, life experiences. So I'm asking, where is our practice? Why we become emotional then? Anything else? Okay, what did you learn? What you take home? You said you are going home with something. Okay, start with me. Go with that. No need to go and talk to your wife, this is what I'm going to learn today, or your husband. Don't do that. Okay? And just go and do yourself. And then wife or husband will see the beauty in you. That's the best way to teach. Right? Then you go and smile, as he said, just bring a smile to your face. Just bring a smile to the face. And so it will be beautiful. So, thank you so much. Anything? Any announcements?
Any new people tonight?
Anybody new? Oh, introduce yourself.
My name is Kristen.
Hi, Kristen. Anybody new?
Yeah. My name is Howard.
Hi. Welcome. Aiden. Okay, welcome, Aiden. Anybody new?
My name is Allie.
Okay, welcome. Okay. So before you go to the announcements, I have one announcement. So I was traveling last few weeks. When I was in Phoenix, people made the T-shirts. It's called the Choose Loving Kindness, and my logo back and also my World Dharma tour. The teaching tour in this year. So you both did it, right? I saw the pictures. Thank you. So so all the the funds we are raising from those T-shirts, the helping mothers and the babies, and I'm going to donate the ultrasound machine for the pregnant mothers next year. That's my goal. So they ship all the T-shirts to the Blue Lotus. If you are interested, get the T-shirt and choose loving kindness, and also we have choose loving kindness bag. The kids really love those bags to take to the school. Because 2 kids bought those back for me, and they said this is a really good thing to take into the high school, and wearing this T-shirt, then more than people bullying, so it's so powerful to see the choose loving kindness. So I think it's a really good gift, and so because Christmas is coming, if you are planning to buy gifts, so this is the time to help for the good cause. Okay, thank you so much.